Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter project every single time and give my honest thoughts on how that project's being ran. We do it every weekday at 1:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come along for the ride. They're always a weird journey. But today I'm very excited to be checking out the 5th most popular Kickstarter project on all tabletop games. That is Honey Buzz Fall Flavors from Elf Creek Games. Open up the honey stand and bring the pumpkins. It's time for the first ... So I will say, I like the artwork. I like what they're selling me here. I like the fact that they're really leaning into the fact that this is an expansion. But I still would like some really crucial information here. Live on Kickstarter, yeah, I know this. Like, I'm here. I see this. I'd love to see the player count, the time length, the ages. I'd love to see a price if that's a thing. I'd like to see, I would just love to see so much more stuff here than what I'm getting. Because right now, this is specifically only marketing, I feel like, to people who are interested in the game or people who are fans of the original game. And not just, I don't know. I do like the artwork, though. Like, the artwork. Oh, and then we zoom in and oh, look at the cute touch on the bear. Like, that bear's adorable. I love that bear. So it's a good-looking image. Oh, the first expansion to the hit worker bee placement game, Honey Buzz. Now, this right here, I think, is much more important than this. Because I'm like, I love worker placement game. I love the idea of my workers being bees and having to do different bee tasks. Like, what bee tasks am I sending my bees off to do? I'm immediately intrigued and excited to learn more about your game. And not only your game, but your game plus your expansion as someone who's never played the base game and quite honestly knows nothing about the original game. I know it's got buzz. I know it's hot. I know some people I see people putting pictures of this on Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that. But so I think putting that bee placement game, the worker bee placement game in this first part would be, I think it would get more eyes to it that might not know otherwise. But let me know what you think in that comments down below. So as always, when you go into the video, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go.
The Queen's honey stand brought a taste of success to the bees of Sweetwater Grove. But the sun is setting on the woodland creatures, for autumn has arrived, and this year, leaves aren't the only things changing.
Wait, was that a different board?
Fall blossom setting on the woodland creatures, for autumn has arrived, and this year, but the sun is setting on the woodland creatures, for autumn has arrived, and this year, leaves aren't the only things changing. Fall blossoms bring tasty new flavors of honey, and who needs pollen with all these delicious fall fruits cropping up? Hives decorated with beautifully colourful leaves have impressed Her Majesty. And it's time for the workers to celebrate at the Harvest Festival.
I gotta say, I am absolutely loving this video right now. I am a firm believer in the get right down to business. Show me theme, show me artwork, show me gameplay, show me components. And they're doing it right now. I'm loving it.
Before they do, however, they'll need to cap some nectar for safekeeping. After all, winter is coming. But before it does, there's lots to do, so strike up the waggle dance. It's time for business. Okay.
One last thing here. I still don't like this main shot. I would love, because my question is, how simple is this? Because I look at this and I think, okay, I'm going to guess that this is like an ages 8, 9, 10 plus game. Which I would just like you to reaffirm that to me, I think. But hopefully that's the first thing we get to, is the player count, the time length, and the age. But first, go check over here, Elf Creek Games. I know I've reviewed one of their games before. I think it was the On the Trail game. They redid Atlantis Rising, Merchants of the Dark Road. So yes, these are games that are out. I've seen these people at conventions. I believe I've talked to these people. I've interviewed these people. So can you do it? I feel comfortable. But let's see how many games they have outstanding. It's always important. Some people really like to know that sort of information. So, do you hear the buzz? No. 40 comments, 115 though. Awesome. Fulfillment update, our sincerest thanks. We want to reach out to you to give you, and what is this? October 22nd, November 8th. Johnny. Oh, Johnny does a great job. So I'm expecting some good customer service here. Oh, look at those numbers. Those are great numbers. Great numbers there. Greetings, merchants and friends. We want to reach out to give you a quick update on fulfillment. We've been patiently waiting as Mike gives the uncertainty curve. So when fulfillment begins in each region, we will post an update to let you know. Oh my gosh, John D, you're so good. And maybe that was unintentional, but the fact that I know all the information that I need to know without even clicking on this update. Yes. That's great. Too long, didn't read. Beautiful. So this one's not out. It just makes me feel warm when things are easy on Kickstarter. And so I'm going to guess this one's also not out. The buzz from greetings, my fellow Atlanteans. Once again, 48. Great engagement on these. 142. Wow. Excellent. New timeline and new gift for backers and late pledges. I apologize. I'm sorry for letting you down. I want to explain what went wrong. doing to make it right and what we'll go from here. Wow. So they screwed the pooch on something. And they owned it. And they got 250 hearts. That's all I need to see. Can they do it? I'm good. Customer service? Great. So it looks like they have 2 games outstanding. Okay. Welcome back to Honey Buzz Fall Flavor. So, do I want it? Yes. I feel like that video is really well done. I'm guessing this is the kind of game, a worker placement game that I could get my son into probably in the next few years. Hopefully we get right down to that age, the time like. So there we go. Yeah, age is 10 plus. It looked like the kind of thing that I could play with him right now as long as he gets the attention span, which he does. Awesome. Welcome back to Honey Buzz Fall Flavors. So we got the people. We got the board set up. Great. Give me a price. 1 to 4 players, 45 to 90 minutes. Ages 10 plus. About the game. There's the stuff. And here we go. Standard components. That's odd. $29. You mean the game? Do you mean I'm buying the game? Like, that's just an odd way to phrase that. So this is the standard components expansion to the game, I think. And then there's going to be a deluxe components expansion to the game, presumably. We're getting a long, sexy scrolling shot. I see $29. By the way, that's a spectacular price. Like, that's a no-brainer price. But that's just for the expansion, I would imagine. Which, once again, I think they're catering just a bit too much to the original backers. But man, this is so good. 36, 13 nectars, harvest tiles, toast card, 1 harvest festival board, additional components. Okay, I don't like the fact that we just additional components on this stuff. I think you should zoom in on everything. But anywho, they wanted to get to the deluxe. That's what they wanted to get to, because I imagine this is what most people are getting. Deluxe components for alternate, and then look at this. Oh my goodness, be still my beating heart. I love how they're running this. Everything in the standard plus. Just, why can't companies make this so much easier and just tell me exactly what I'm paying for, what the difference is? So I see $30 and I'm getting an alternate box art and sleeve. Don't care. Deluxe component upgrade pack, and that's presumably where we're going to start caring. And I see the thickness. They're showing 3D renderings of this. It shows me the thickness, and I like the thickness. I'm all about that. Go look through some of my old Facebook pictures. You'll see I like the thickness. 7 acrylic fruit tokens, 13 acrylic nectar caps, and 2 wooden trophies. Oh my goodness, they're just displaying the depth so well. And so many companies don't do that. Like, these are excellent shots right here. So what is it, $30? Cool, whatever. Fall player pieces. So what is this? Is this an additional expansion? Now it's getting a little bit confusing. Fall player pieces. 10 wooden beeples. Beeples, that's adorable. Other colors include, so what is this? So are these just alternate colors? Hopefully you tell me more. So learn Honey Buzz. Oh, that's excellent. That, boy howdy, do I want it. Yeah, that immediately. That gets me going. Now, is that the new one or is that the old one? Let's see. October 29th, 2020. So that's the old one. That's perfectly fine. Read the fall flavors. Read the rule booklet. Excellent right there. So is there not a pledge level that... Ooh, that's an ugly rule booklet. But it's in work. It's a work in progress. I'm sure they'll put more pictures and good stuff in there before. And I'd still rather see this than not have anything at all. So can't even complain about that. Pledge levels. Wait, didn't we just talk about pledge levels? Isn't this the pledge levels? I'm confused. I don't like the organization of that. This is great though. That gets the needle moving, but I would put that I would honestly put that with the pledge level where I'm going to buy the original game and the old game, because you seem to be marketing more towards people who already have the game, which it is what it is. This would make more sense in the section where I'm the new person. I'm like, oh, I can play this. I can play the base game the first time with just Rodney. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm money. My kid already knows Rodney's name. Like, my kid said he's going to say hi to Rodney when he meets him at a convention one day. That's how many watch and play videos we watch. So yeah, I think you put that in that section. Pledge levels, $5 pledge manager. Damn. Ouch. No $1 pledge level. They're like, no, we're getting 5. Okay. Don't miss out on the fall festival. Pledge this level. Okay. Then we got the retailer pledge. Cool. Whatevs. Basic pledge. This pledge will get the standard edition of Honey Buzz Fall Flavors. No one, so is this a standalone game? Is this a standalone expansion? Because if this is a standalone expansion, I should know that by now, and I don't believe I do know that by now. We can go check it on the community tab, because I think it tells me. Is this, open up the Honey Stand Fall Flavors? Yeah, it doesn't tell me anywhere that this has been an expansion, or standalone, or what it is. I think that could be a little bit clearer as well. So then we have the all-in pledge, which presumably is going to get me the base game and the expansion. And now I'm like, well, wow, $179. That's a huge jump. As someone who's new to this and who's not just here, to buy the expansion, which I think $29 is reasonable. I think $59 for the deluxe is reasonable. They showcase the components well enough, and if you love the game, I don't think you're going to bat an eye about that, because that's $1 less than MSRP. Right? But then we get to the all-in pledge. Get everything Honey Buzz. This pledge lets you get the deluxe pledge, and you get a deluxe edition of Honey Buzz with the Honey Pot mini expansion, deluxe wooden coins, all fall flavor promos, and the fall color player pieces, all items shipped together. So I don't like the fact that this doesn't have a picture. I think that this drastically needs a picture, even if it's just a big overview. I'm not, honestly though, if you're trying to get me to spend $179, I would more love it if you showed me everything. I want to see that long, sexy scrolling shot of everything that I'm getting from the first one, and then everything I'm getting for the second one, and then presumably we're going to get stretch goals. I thought we mentioned that somewhere. Maybe not. Promo items coming soon. Weird. I'd like to see that already there. But whatevs. Add-on items. Fall player color pieces. So now, this is where we're going to go into the weeds about what this is. I thought this was $10. I thought it was $15. Was it 25? Oh, it was 25. Okay. So what is this? Upgrade any Honey Buzz experience with the fall-themed player pieces. Ships. So this is just alternate colors, right? Is that what it is? I think. Still don't know. Second time we're talking about it, still not 100% sure. Don't like that. Looking for Honey Buzz. Honey Buzz will be in stock and back in stores March before fall flavors release. We encourage you to ask your friendly local game store if you can pre-order today. Or if you like, check out our website, Elf Freak Games. For those of you who would like to receive the Honey Buzz base game at the same time as fall flavors, feel free to add it to your Kickstarter pledge now or later in the post-campaign pledge manager. So this is the standard game. So this is if I want just Honey Buzz. This is not... This is not the new expansion, right? Jesus, this is why it's so okay. I guess I have to zoom in to see. What's it say? What's that box say? Zoom in. All right, what is that? Oh, I zoomed too far. It says something. Damn it, that's not helpful. So I look at this box. Where's the box on this? This is going off the rails right here, because I'm trying to just do my damn ship out. I'm trying to see if there's a way that I can not pay $179 to just get the base game. So I think the price there would be $79. So $79 would get you Honey Buzz and the basic pledge. So the basic version of the expansion. I think it's an expansion once again. I don't know if it's standalone. I don't know anything. Receive the deluxe version of Honey Buzz with all upgrades, shops with fall flavors, or if you get this is $70. This is the add-on. Then why am I paying $179? What extra am I getting here? This is weird. Looking for something else. I don't know what's going on. Other Elf Creek merchandise, including the wooden coins, the Honey Pot mini expansion, the deluxe component upgrade packs, will be available in the pledge manager. Oh, so now these are all the other things that make up the more. So this is why this is $70 and this is $120. So $50 is those things, which you're not actually showing me. I don't like the choice to show me an empty box. Like, especially with wooden coins. Like, I was intrigued. I was like, wooden coins? Oh, nifty. I want to see them. And they're like, no, you don't get to see them. That's odd. That's so weird. I don't like the use of pictures that well on this section. All right, what's the buzz? The expansion adds a number of clever reasons to pay attention to and impact other players, from the leaves on the tiles to the set conversion in the... Oh, thank you, Jamie! Jamie! The first semblance of sanity who actually used the damn word expansion, because I don't think we've said the word expansion this whole time. EXP. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. Take it all back. Take backsies. Wow. Forrest, you are just such an idiot. So, all that complaining, gone. We love Honey Buzz so much we were skeptical an expansion would improve the gameplay, but they've nailed it. The expansion is buzzing. That's an odd quote. Who's like, no, I don't think they improved the gameplay. There's no way this expansion could improve the game. I just don't think that about any game ever. Do you? Is that like a common thing that I've just never heard of? Have you ever thought that about a game? Where like, nope, the game's perfect. If they add something, it's just going to ruin the game. I just don't think that about anything. A fun, festive expansion that brings interesting new decisions to an already great game. Blah. I want to know more. Who owns it? Why own it? Oh, this is, what is this? This is just for the base game. I'd like a quote. You won't be disappointed. This is just for the base game. So this is, I would like a quote on these, I guess. I don't want to click on them. You want to click on things on, when you're on a Kickstarter page? Most people don't. Coming Thursday, a playthrough of Fall Flavors with Board Game Spotlight. Cool. Connect with us. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, newsletter, shipping. Buried down at the bottom. Hate that. Whatevers. Use US Canada, HK, don't know what that is, Hong Kong, UK, Canada, Australia. So wow, $15. So that's a big cluster of people. So whatever they're doing shipping wise looks solid. Where's the VAT? Shipping and VAT will be charged during the pledge manager, so you will get jacked by the VAT. Reward shipping to backers in the US, Canada, and EU, Australia, and will be shipped to backers from within these regions. Does that mean you won't get jacked by the VAT? US friendly shipping. $15. So that's ugly. I don't like that. Why am I paying $15 to ship a $29 game? Because let's go to these pledge levels over here. So 351 people sitting on the fence. Okay. Retailer pledge 45. That's big. That tells me a lot. That tells me that this game sells well. Excellent for them. Good. Fall Flavors Standard Edition. So 200, and that's a decent chunk of people. So 222 people just say I just want the expansion. Most people going with the deluxe at the 938, and then the new people 316. And that right there, I think, tells me a lot. And I know this is early, but I think that really spotlights how they're not spotlighting that level, I think, well enough. Because you have 930, you have essentially 1,100 people, 1,160 it looks like, that are like, oh yeah, we love this game, we want this expansion, now, do it, done, don't even think about it, day one. That's good. That's a great turnover rate. That tells me very solid game. The fact that you can make a 1,100 print run just on people who love the original game and just found about it day one, excellent. So then when we get to the new people, we're like 316. Now, granted, that might be because it's such a high price point. It is such a big jump, but I still don't think it was marketed very well. I still, in my brain, don't have a solid image of what I'm buying here. I don't. I just don't, and I think you always should. And then the $15 shipping. Like, if you're just this person right here, if you're these 222 people, you're like, why the hell am I paying $15 shipping for this box? Because I don't think the box is that big. But we'll get to it. But once again, do I have a firm opinion on the box? We'll scroll to it. Meet the team. Big team. I see that. A lot of polish here. A lot of polish. Let's go check out the... Yeah, so do I have a firm box size? No, I don't. Because, once again, you just talk about components. You don't even talk about the box. Like, the word box... So is this... Like, that's just such a weird thing. And I don't like it. I want to know the box size. I think this is a Ticket to Ride size box, but and that's one thing that really grinds my gears. Some companies do it. Some companies make it really easy to see and infer the size of a box, and some companies don't. And unfortunately, we have not gotten into the industry standard yet where they really infer and help you see the size of the box. And I want that to be industry standard. I will push for that. Just like the shipping to go higher. Then one day I'll retire like Thanos when I've changed the industry standard. But I think it just makes sense because I don't know the size of the box. And now that expansion, I'm like, man, $44. Or I could just wait until I get it at retailer or Amazon. Like, look at it from that perspective. You know, if you just like, I really like Honey Buzz, I just want the expansion, but $15 plus, it's not just the $15, it's also, $15 plus the VAT. And it's just like, so yeah, not a big fan of the shipping section. I think the shipping section, actually, that's a full letter grade drop, I do think. Because the other thing is, even if I'm at the $59 one, like, so $179. So, and here's the thing. It seems like, I agree, I love seeing someone holding the box so you know how big it is. Yeah. And I'm maybe in the video that's doing it, but like, how many people click on the videos? And you might have to click on a specific video. I don't know. I agree, though, and that's why I think I like when people hold boxes in their videos, maybe in the thumbnails. Maybe I should do that more. But once again, so it looks like these people are getting a great shipping deal, but it's like there's not that many people there. It's mostly over here. Okay, but let's get to the FAQ, the updates, the comments, get this great, and it's organized the way I love. Yes. Awesome. So it's organized nice and cleanly. I might put it in alphabetical order, but still, shipping, it's right there. Components, question, right here. Look at this. If I have a component question, fun list, we love classic. Thanks, Kim. Oh my gosh, it's Inception. Kim just posted here, and she just posted there. It just blew my mind. I just got double Kim. Thanks, Kim. You rock. A sneak peek at gameplay. Cool. So, this is yesterday. Ooh. So not very good engagement there. 14:30. Let's see what this one is. Many of you have been asking about the gameplay in Honey Buzz Fall Flavors, and today we couldn't be happier to share a preview video from Mark Street with the Dice Tower. Interesting. So is this like a gameplay or is this a preview? Because I don't want a preview.
That's parts.
I thought there was a gameplay. There's not a gameplay on here. That's okay. That concerns me on fire. Answers to some frequently asked questions. What is the Cornucopia promo pack? That shouldn't be a frequently asked question though. And once again, it kind of goes back to how I feel like the product was not properly advertised to me when I got to the point where it was like, all right, I'm ready, I'm in. I want to be, because the artwork, a lot of that stuff, the video, I think was well done. Are the shipping estimates the same for the all-in pledge? Shipping costs usually change at the beginning of each calendar year. We don't have the final shipping estimates at this time. The all-in pledge will likely cost a bit more for shipping, but we don't know exactly how much right now. Well, then give me 3 estimates. The estimate from the base game, the estimate from the deluxe, and then the estimate if I'm the big one, because those are really the only 3 pledge levels that you have aside from the retail. So it's just break those up, and if they're all estimates, I'm totally fine. But as that person who just wants the $29 expansion, I don't want to see that I'm paying the same cost as the person who's paying $179. That just says, get bent. You like our game, but you don't like our game well enough that you want to get all the deluxe stuff, we're going to shaft you on the shipping. So not a fan of that. Will there be a group pledge or will there be shipping discount? You can add additional copies of both the base game and the expansion, the post-campaign pledge manager. We will not be adding a group pledge to the Kickstarter. As for shipping, we order multiple copies. We don't have the estimates for multiple copies at this time. Interesting. Okay. I understand. Shipping sucks. If you have the deluxe game, when do you need to order in this campaign to have everything honey buzz? If you have the deluxe base game. Oh, yeah. So if you have the deluxe base game, then you just need, if you have the deluxe base game, you just need the deluxe pledge. As well as the wooden coins and the honey pot mini expansion, then you should just back this at the $59 pledge level, and then you will want to add the fall flavor pieces add-on. So it's like, but do I really want to add those fall flavor pieces? You know, I tell you what, I've never just been like, put the game back in the box. I don't want to be yellow. I don't see that. And I also just kind of knocked this, dislodged this. Okay. Anyway, will the wood coins and the honey pot mini expansion be available as add-ons? So this feels more like an FAQ. Will you be able to order just the deluxe box and insert? And if you have this many things in an update, this kind of means that, those were questions that probably should have been interweaved into your story. And I see why this has such low engagement. This is much more informational. This isn't to get you excited. It's just like, hey, there's some crap you didn't know. Now we're going to let you know. Will you be able to order just the deluxe box and insert? Why would I want that? We will not be offering the box as an add-on. There are 3D printable organizers that Paul designed will be available for free on Thingiverse. Oh, that's awesome. Cool. In the meantime, what are your favorite bee puns? Share us with them in the comments. So they are asking a question. They're asking a generic question. As for a bee pun, okay, thanks for being a part of the community. Wait, puts on spectacles. 5 modules say we have leaves, fruits, sunsets, and caps. Has one not been announced? Danielle, the Harvest Festival is the 5th module. And so I guess there was just so many stuff here. There's so much stuff here that they didn't even get down to the part where you asked them the question, maybe? I don't know. Because typically asking question moves the needle. Not that time. 2 comments. And neither of them... this one just launched. Oh my gosh, this one's live. Whoa, this wasn't here before. They're updating the Kickstarter page right now. Hiya, Honey Buzzers. Today we're sharing some design insight from Honey Buzzers. So this is where they're getting into the weeds for the hardcore fans, which once again is 1,100 people. That's great. That's a good chunk. They're talking more about the gameplay. So I feel like they're damage control a little bit. We don't have a gameplay video. What do we do? Get the designer diary up. Get Mark Street's video up. But that's not a gameplay video. Damn it, I don't care. We gotta launch it now. That's the impression that I'm getting. And it's just set up your iPad. Just play a game. It boggles my mind. When companies launch and they don't just have a gameplay. Or maybe I missed it. I don't think I did. And I'll go back for that one. Okay, because that one definitely is going to hinge on the final grade. All right, comments. Let's go. You created an irresistible package and I'm only human. Who can ignore squishy fruit and acrylic tiles? Not me. What the fruit was actually squishy. Okay, and what am I seeing? Collaborator. I was not concerned about customer service in any way, shape, or form. That's an A+ there on the customer service. So let's go back to the page and give this one a grade. So do I want it? Yeah, it's a light, but it's a light, but still, squishy fruit. Oh yeah, it's light, but still at the same time, I could play this on my game night. So, do I want it? Yes. From a company, can you do it? Yes. A+ on that one. All right, so here's the preview. That's it. That's it. And nobody like. Let's see what those numbers are. I'd be very interested to see how many views are on this. So 2,699. That's good. It's good. Good. But once again, that's the only thing that's up right now, I think. So that one is going to dig in a little bit because this is the why own it. This is not the new stuff. Coming Thursday, I played. Oh, so it's on Thursday. So it is coming. It's just not here yet. Let me know what you think about that idea in the comments down below. Saving the gameplay to make it part of the project as you go along. So pretty much the idea that, oh, we need to keep excitement. We need to keep generating buzz for the product. Haha, there's a pun. So we do things kind of piecemeal like this. Let me know if you like that better or just like all the stuff there. I think when you have like 30 previews, like a lot of companies have a habit of doing it, and it's just like you get to that part, you're just like, dear God, how much crap do I have to scroll through now? I think that's when it's good to kind of space them out maybe, but then at the same time, as a content creator, if you're spaced out toward the ends, I think you're going to be like, oh, that kind of sucks. There's already 8 preview videos. What the hell's the point of me posting mine, 16 days in? I see both sides of the coin there. It's interesting, but let me know from your perspective, because I don't give a damn about from my perspective. From your perspective, what do you think about that? I personally like all of it up there, up front. I think, I don't know. Gameplay, how to play, that's all I need. The rest of it's just white noise. If they are, I like having the schedule on the page. That's a great point as well. And I do. Yes, I agree with Beep there. I've seen a lot of companies do that. Like, here's our schedule of what's coming up and why you need to keep coming back and get excited. Because here's the other thing about this. So do I want it? Yes. Can I do it? Yes. How much is it? It's complicated. I think if you're a returning backer, you're like, what, $84 for the deluxe version of this expansion? Ooh, when I said that out loud, it seemed less good. Ooh, but those pieces were so thick, but $84. Wowie mowie. But when I just say to myself, oh, it's only $44 for this expansion, because that's what it'd be with the shipping, and you get 7 fruit tiles. How many cards? 12 cards, 18, 8. So this is all plastic, 8, and then we get another board. Okay, so it's another board. Yeah, I feel good. So this is 2 whole boards. Oh, yeah, I feel good. Okay, you know what? I take that back. So price good. Yes. So final grade on this one. I hated the shipping section. It's nice seeing previews from different people because there might be certain ones you really trust. That is a good point, and I do, and I think, but it's, yeah, I would gravitate towards the ones that I like better as well. Interesting. Okay. Final grade. I like. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. How much is it? Yes. Kind of. They're gonna fix that shipping section. Hopefully, maybe at some point, or maybe no. I don't think they will. So I'm gonna give this one a B. B. Overall, I think this is a really well done Kickstarter. You know what? I did not like the pledge area. I didn't like the fact that it's the standard components. I didn't like the use, the not use of just the overall picture of the pledges that I'm buying, the shipping section. So I think it's B. I think it's, but honestly, with a few tweaks here and there, like this is a really well done Kickstarter. That video I think was fantastic. So yeah, we're going with a B for Honey Buzz Fall Flavors. But let me know in the comments below, what is your grade for this Kickstarter project? And as always, if you enjoyed this content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below, because every single time we go on a Kickstarter critique, it's a weird, wild journey, and it's always fun when more people go on it. Bye-bye.